Yeah, so this is the tool, the autism screening tool, and it can be accessed on a web browser, be it on a mobile phone, a laptop, or any digital device that can access a browser. So you are using Chrome, and basically we are going to do the assessments and sample assessment, and we're going to key in the biodata of the, which includes a name, like for example, maybe let's say the child is called Jael Johnson, Jael Johnson. Okay, yeah, okay, enter. So the date of birth, you are going to set it. You can choose it from anywhere in the date picker. It could be maybe the child was born, maybe let's say even 2014, 10 years ago on this date. Yeah, the date of assessment is automatically given. It's picked from the system, which is the date of today, 14th of February today, and the name of the assessor is me. I'll give my name like Ephraim Reza. So you click enter. Once you fill the biodata, you'll be able not to proceed to the other section. You cannot proceed to other section without completing the biodata. So the assessment of autism, functional autism, comes in different formats. It comes in different sections. We have the social interaction. This was supposed to be done manually, but now we are using a system to help us do it, and we'll be able to compare the time. So based on the interactions you see, maybe if my child does not look people in the eye, I'll be able to give the judgment. So let's say for the first question is true. He approaches people only to have needs met. You can say maybe it's true. Yeah, true or false. Yeah, so this is for this section. Yeah, there are around 13 questions, and the output or the answer is given only based if it meets a certain criteria, true, false, or sometime. Yeah. So you can also have section 1 notes. This is where you are able now to upload additional custom information about a child. Maybe my child, yes, my child was a little tense, or maybe yes, the child was a little tense today, so that it gives the context of the assessment. Tensed today. Yeah, and you click enter to apply. So we can close this. Nav, and we will look at now the section 2 communication. And under communication, we're going to look at how because autism affects the neural, and it also affects how they communicate. You can look at now maybe the child babbles or uses complex sounds that sounds like speech. If it's true, yes. If the question 2, the child can speak short sentences or phrases, true or false. So you are going to give assessment based on what you see and observation. It has a total of 4 sections. Yep. Yes, let's say, yeah. And now for the section 2 notes, it's optional. Maybe you have nothing to add here. You'll just move on to the next section, which is imaginary patterns and behavior. So these are 3 output. Maybe she can't pretend or play properly with toys. This is a common behavior with children who have autistic conditions. If it's a true, yeah, false. So one thing, as the system will have to make sure you assess all the questions that has been given there. And now for the section 4 is now sensory perception. He or she is sensitive or sounds, noises, gives, for example, sensitive to sounds or noises. Yeah, I'll give it true or false, true, okay, true. Yeah, for example, or yeah. So once you are done with giving the output, initially, during the manual assessment, you're supposed not to be able to calculate the number of truths in each section, and then if it meets a certain parameter, it will now qualify the child to be likely autistic or not. But here we're going to use the computer models to give us the diagnostic. So we'll click on submit, and it will tell us directly the data has been submitted successfully, and your diagnosis is likely autism. So initially, you're supposed to individually, you're supposed to do the computation, and it will take time. Suppose you have 5 children, and you know the level of employment that you have in the country in terms of assessors. So if it's a must, you can also download the physical PDF, maybe just once, yeah, of the assessment report. It should be able to open, and you'll be able to see the report that we have. Yeah, so this is it. Autism screening report, the name of the child, the date of birth, the results are here, and you can be able to see, and the diagnostics. So that is for the PDF report. It's an instant report. Now getting back, we can click on the navigation bar and you can view the history in terms of assessment data. The data is stored in cloud the data is stored in cloud in an SQL server. So okay, yeah, so this is the assessment data, and you can be able to see the child is here, Jael Johnson, number 7, the date of assessment, and the assessor and everything. So this is just a tool that currently manages the process of autism assessments, and as you can see, it's portable. I'm doing it from the comfort of my phone, unlike it to be done manually with the papers, which are resource intensive. Yeah, so this is why I believe this tool is very important, and we are looking forward to scale it to be also to include doctors and other shareholders, parents. They can also give inputs here, and also to include generative AI capabilities that will be able now to give educational content about autism. Yeah,